pretty stoked. And then, you know, when I turned in that first 8-page thing, and you look over that, and you're like, okay, this is good. Maybe you have one comment about changing on that. I turned in this first script, and we're like, I don't know, had a couple comments on that, and then after that, you were just like, go crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I'm a huge fan of Jonathan's, and I was reading the stuff, and I'm like, my first thought was, this guy should write for Carl. Like, I would like to read his, Fantastic Four. What a great cool thing that might be. Maybe, I don't know, I didn't know the guy. But yeah, you never know. Sometimes I funded out people, but Jonathan, I mentioned Jonathan Tate a bunch of times at the retreats, and they had his eye on him, and we were looking to see if Nightly News was just a one-trick pony kind of thing. Sometimes that's the case, but it wasn't. Clearly, it wasn't. He had a lot to say, and this idea for Secret Warriors, I had the characters. We'd set them up in Mighty Avengers, and I really wanted the Secret Warriors book to exist, and the plot hook.
Hey, that's a big.
I had the big, but that was it. I really wanted to exist, but I couldn't write it and Spider-Man and the other stuff that was going on. And Tom said, maybe this is where we can get Jonathan in. What do you think of that? And I was like, at the time, me and Jonathan had interacted a little bit, and he wrote the whole book. Like I gave him the premise, I gave him the concept that all the cool little shit and all the stuff in the back, it's all Jonathan. My name really shouldn't be on it, and I didn't put my name on it. Jonathan, I'll tell you, I was kind of shocked.
I asked, you asked, my name off.
I take my name, so it's Jonathan's book, and that's the cool way. Other times, like when I wrote Illuminati with Brian Reed, we wrote that together. He wrote, back and forth. It was a big pain in the ass because it's, but it was a lot of fun. But it's a time-wise, it takes forever.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that process in general? I mean, do you think that it's generally only semi-productive?
It depends on the project. I find it to be, I enjoyed it. Every time I've done it, I've enjoyed it because it's a new writing experience. And even this thing that we did, as little as I've done, I enjoyed the experience of watching what you would have done different than I would have done it, and thinking about the process, all that. But it's such a personal thing for me. Personally, it's just I even as silly as it is, Spider-Man is a very intimate experience for me, and I don't necessarily need to share it other than with the artist, but so.
I think that me personally, I have. Part of it's probably shaped by how long it took me to get into comics and all that stuff. I have a pretty insane amount of authorship that I have in hand of the stuff that I'm working on. I'm really obsessive about it being the way that I want it to be and putting everything into it. And I think that probably, I don't know, maybe hurt that process a little bit or whatever, but I mean, I think with all of us, we have such a we have certain stories that we want to tell so badly. We're not really interested in what the other guy has to say to a certain extent. It's not, and you have to.
I think this is sort of what you made for a weak collaboration. If you were so reverential and different, you know what I mean? Like, oh gosh, I don't want to. Right. Like you're unafraid to bring your A game.
Yeah, right. What would you like when you're right? Because I'm going to keep having.
Nobody wants corn dogs. I mean, nobody wants to. So I think that's what makes it successful.
Yeah.
No, but you're still shaking off the fact that you were making comics where you did everything on the page. Like, every single thing, and it was all writing.
Yes.
The drawing was writing, the typography was writing, the graphic design was writing, and I came from that too, and Ed did, and we were just. I didn't know when I first came to Marvel, I didn't know where it stopped. I didn't know like when I told this before, when I first year on Ultimate Spider-Man, the first couple of issues, I would write it and then I would draw it out and give it to Bagley, and I remember Bagley said, "Hey, don't do that."
I was looking through that one of those collections has scripts and then like email exchanges.
Yeah.
And like you get to see like, oh well, Brian Mark drew this a little bit different than the script. I can do a polish like you, and there's an exchange between you and Gemmis where Bagley had clearly gone different than your map. It was like a first time you would hit a thing where it was different than it played on the page, and there were too many words on the page, and you were trying to justify it because it's different than how it turned out. Wow.
Yeah, but it was, thank God for Mark. Thank God Mark did it politely, because he could have easily said, "Hey, Dick." But he just pulled me aside and go, "No, that's my job." And I go, "Oh, okay." And I just didn't know where to stop. And he understood it. I go, I don't.
Yeah, I used to, when I first started, like, writing stuff for other people, I would do little thumbnail layouts and everything, and Michael Lark was like, "Hey, that's the fun part. The actual drawing of the cars and the buildings and stuff, that's great. Like, let me figure out how to tell the story." Like,
I still struggle with that, honestly. Like, I turn in cover comics, for all the books that I work on. That's just a dickhead thing to do.
No, it's not.
But, no, I still think I'm right. I mean, I think what I turn in is the way that we should go, and I believe that 100%. But it's still, it's a little bit.
You also understand it's not your day to run the company, and you put your best foot forward, and if nobody listens to it, all right, well, I was right, you're wrong, and the book's good, but you're
Top,
I think that, like Brian said, that it does depend on the book, and I think we've all collaborated with, I mean, I've done a couple books that were co-written, that you work with a person, that person definitely brings something that you absolutely could not bring to the table. And I've worked with stuff where I've been handed an idea that I would never on my best day have thought of, or my worst day, and it's just something that's completely unique to that person. And it's interesting sort of to work through someone else's perspective and see something outside of, because I mean, like what we're talking about with Xbox and all that stuff, that's all a level of collaboration in that we're putting out an idea, what do you think about this, and we'll rip each other to shreds if it doesn't stand up. If you're just you alone in a void, you don't have that. Which, I mean, and you can survive that way, everyone does, but there's a value to that separate voice, and I think some things are, like you said, Spider-Man is something you would never want anyone else to touch, but sometimes it is appropriate.
There are other guys who sort of can't work in a vacuum. I think all of us need a little bit of air and then tend to go away and just do the work. But there are guys who, what do you think about this? And then this and then this. And then, you know what I mean? They can't. And you know that you're just one number on a list of phone numbers they're calling. And after I get it, you're going to get it, and you're going to get it, and you're going to get it. Someone's going to be pitching. And by the time they're through all 9 numbers on the list, they're going to have their story workshop because they've run it through 9 different dudes. I can't imagine. But there are guys that have long and fruitful careers working.
And I say, Dan Slott, you're a wonderful writer.
all right, we have actually run over here, so I guess in closing, the bullpen still exists, but it's on Xbox. The internet is very bad.
The internet is very complex. It's a very complex,
Very gray.
It's a fickle business.
And the complex is a rocky place. And Ivan has a bad headset. So,
Thanks, everybody.